Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for March 6th through the 12th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see. Virgo. Bam. Oh, great. Ah, not so. Oh, yeah. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Three of Pentacles. So this could be about pretty much any kind of partnership, from love to friendship to family dynamic, pretty much anything. But there's a bond here, definitely between you and somebody. In the recent past, the Hermit, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords. This is you putting back any kind of overthinking, which I'm like, really, Virgo? But yeah, it's true. It's here. It happens to you too. But definitely a whole lot of more laid back kind of an energy, more really not, ooh, let me analyze every little bit of every little thing that's out there possible in existence, you know? And it's not necessarily about that, but it's specific to a particular situation where you're kind of relaxed here when it comes to overthinking things for a little bit. There's a little bit of interpretation to maybe, I don't know, whoever this is, maybe falling off their patterns in terms of maybe you talk every day and they didn't call one day and there's like, uh-oh. But overall, I see you a little more laid back, you know, not really taking everything up here. In the current situation, however, the Star, the Two of Swords, the Ace of Cups. There's something that you really, really want. There's the energy of love here. But there's you getting back to the overthinking part. You know, there's you looking at things in a way of, oh my God, can I ever get that? Can I achieve that? Can I, or, you know, how will I do that? And, you know, all sorts of things like that. Okay. In the immediate future, the Ten of Swords, the King of Wands, the Tower. What the hell is that about? And that's not even your energy. I feel like it's being brought upon you. There's an energy of loss that's coming through, whatever that means. It could be just about anything. And it is attached to this King of Wands, which I feel like it's whoever you're dealing with. And it's looking pretty heavy. It's looking pretty hard. And it's looking pretty, I wouldn't say surprising necessarily, but it does come with a hint of that. So that could mean a bunch of things, you know, things ending here, things ending for something on their part, someone going through a loss, who knows, a lot of things. But let's clarify, let's see what's up. Let me do that Three of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups. I like this. I like the dynamic of this. Whatever bond this is good for you ultimately. There's a lot of nurturing here. There's a sense of partnership. There's love. I like this situation for you. Whatever this is. And it does look like it's long-term, so it could be someone that's been in your life or is going to be in your life for the long haul. Let's do the Hermit in the recent past. Five of Wands, Queen of Swords, Five of Cups. When you forget to connect to your heart, you become very logic, very, and it's not only you, it's a general rule, but you're showing up like that here. Very logic, very conflicting, possibly a little sharp. You know, and that could bring up a lot of conflict here. And you keep on bringing up the past. You keep on bringing up the past, which is something that needs to to be addressed, because that means it's not healed. If it's still there as a weapon for you, that means it's not healed. And it's just creating conflict, you know. Let's do the Seven of Swords. Four of Swords, the World card, the Empress. Yeah, there's almost like a really close to unending kind of an energy all the time here. Like you're living on the edge there, you know. There's that, almost like you get it very, very close to, okay, I'm done here, Virgo. And then you're like, but very close to that. You're not there. You're very close to that, and then you pull back, you know? So, I don't know. What the hell is going on here? You like to live dangerously, apparently. I'm not sure if you're doing this. Of course, it could be the other energy that's doing this, but there's that pushing and pushing. Let's push a little more now. Let's see where it goes. And when you see you're very close to, I pushed too far, you back away. You know what I mean? And it's an energetic thing. But it does reflect in the physical aspect of this, probably by starting fights or, you know, not necessarily consciously though. It's because of the energy that's doing this. Let's do the Eight of Swords. The Devil, the King of Swords, the King of Wands. Who's this King of Wands? This King of Wands I get as the other energy attached to you. They're very practical, very common sense here, you know. And they do have times where they overthink things. Possibly more than you at times, if that's possible. Which is looking like a flaw here for them. It's looking, because they're usually showing up quite clear about things, really, you know, very steady in their clarity, in their thinking. And then there's that downfall. There's that, when they do start to overthink, it's like, get out of the way kind of a thing. Which I feel like, yeah, it's something that maybe they should work on. Something that maybe they know it's there. I don't know. Let's do the Star in the current situation. The Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords. So, there's something that shows up here as an energy of your desire. I don't know what that is. That could be tied up to work. That could be tied up to love. That could be tied up to anything in your life. There's something that shows up as possibly your biggest desire at this point. And then you're showing me, you know what? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And you actually believe yourself. I don't, but you do. I don't, because I see you pulling away from it. You know, so it's quite deceptive when you're like, no, I'm going towards it. Okay. And pulling away from it might be even this overthinking part. Because this is not necessarily pulling away, but not going towards it. You need to stop and think. You're not going to go anywhere, you know, while you think about things. So, okay, let's do the Two of Swords. I would call this, you know, translating this energy as maybe procrastination, you know. Yeah. Maybe chronic procrastination, because I feel like the situation has been here for a minute. Like, it's not even something that stands for right now in terms of your desire. It's your desires in general. You know, think of how you pursue them. Do you? Or do you just wait a minute? I'm going, but just wait a minute. And then you're not going, ultimately, you know? Let's do the Two of Swords. In the current situation, the Eight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Six of Wands. There's something that's working here, and it does look like some sort of a commitment. It's this bond here with whoever this King of Wands is to you. It's something that's building up, something that's working almost organically on its own. And you're sitting and looking at this, and you're like, how can we complicate this? Okay, why is this working? Yeah, I don't know. There's as much as you laid off the overthinking in the past, you're bringing it back. And if you look at this energy, as I said, if you look from the outside, you know, outside of your head even, you'll see that it's kind of flowing naturally. And there's a little bit of let's add a little more on top of it. Let's switch it. Let's, you know, for some reason. Let's do the Ace of Cups. In the current situation, the Three of Swords, the Tower, the Ten of Cups. Love, the notion of love, the energy of love for you is equivalent to pain. Something happened to love for you. Something happened that hurt love. And even though you're showing up in love, you're also showing up in pain without realizing that you carry pain over love. And this needs healing, this pain here. Otherwise, you'll always associate love with pain. And that's not pleasant, you know? Let's do the Ten of Swords. Maybe that's why you're overthinking things, when things flow organically. Because it's like, well, there's love there that flows organically, but let's bring in the pain. Because they have to go together. So let's overthink this and let's mess it up. You know, again, not at a conscious level. You're not planning to do that. But if the energy is here, that'll happen most likely. For the Ten of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands, the King of Cups. Something is, there's a commitment here, there's love, there's good times, there's something, there's a foundation that carries a lot of great energy. But there's a loss through that foundation. I'm not sure what it means because I don't see the foundation coming to a close. I don't see that happening. But I do see a loss attached to that somehow. Let's do the King of Wands. The Chariot, the Page of Wands, the Emperor. Whoever this is kind of... If this hasn't been assigned, you know, through, you know, speaking to one another, whoever this is running the show, basically. It's like the provider. They're looking like they got their shit together. They're very clear. They're very... you got yours too. It's just different parts to this, two different parts, and both of them have kind of like an assigned role, unspoken assigned role. And this one, they look like they got their shit together here, like almost like they're running the show. Not controlling, not, I don't know how to explain, because it's not one of those, oh yeah, they're in control, they're making this happen. Nah. Because you fall right by their side with that Empress there. So it's kind of like, yeah, you know, you got this part, I got this part of this commitment. You know, we're kind of taking it all on and then running those energies where they need to go. They're showing up here quite strong, quite clear. Again, that sense of practicality, common sense. Playfulness even to this. They carry a nice energy. What the hell is up with this loss? I'm not fitting it in, but they show up very strongly in these energies. So they could be going through a loss. Who the hell knows? You know, but they're still kind of running the show. They're still showing up. Let's do the Tower. The Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, something's happening here. Something's happening and it's creating a little bit of difficulty within this partnership between you and them. Something's happening possibly on their side. Possibly on yours, but I get them here. I get a strong energy of the other side here. And it could be, again, causing a little bit of difficulty, especially when it comes to communicating here between you and them. If they're going through something and whatever, they could be, you know, they could be coming from those energies of whatever they're going through. So whatever they want to put out may be blocked. But I do see a little bit of difficulty, a little bit of a blockage here towards, especially communicating within this partnership with you. You may be taking it as, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What's going on here? Nothing. Somebody's probably going through something here. You know? Let's see what the universe has. The Sun, the Judgment card, the Justice card. Yeah, everything's fine here. There's happiness, there's balance, there's good times. Try to take into consideration, if you're dealing with another energy like it's shown up here, try to take into consideration not only what you're experiencing and your own thoughts about everything around you, but whatever's going on the other side of the fence, you know, what they might be experiencing. Because I see you at times forgetting about that because you're too focused on creating scenarios about that from here, you know. Instead of looking at it and taking it as it is, oh, but why are they behaving this way? Why are they, what's going on here? And everything's happy, but is it? You know? So try to work on that part of yourself. I see you doing it in the past, and I'm like, how did you come back to it? Where you're looking a whole lot more relaxed there when it comes to that, but then it comes back. Which, you know, it comes back, it's fine. It's you know, you're not the only one that does it. You're just the leader in it, probably. You're number one in it, probably, you know. I mean, think about other signs. No, you're it. But we all do it. You know, it's a matter of working with it, not letting it run the show, because it's going to be a shit show at the end of the day. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.